Some people believe surveillance videos are a violation of privacy, and others say it helps to protect society. I hope today that I encourage you to see that having surveillance videos in public is beneficial. You hear on the news about robberies. It is a part of our society and the world that we live in. It could just as easily be you who is victimized. Crime can't always be prevented, but video cameras can help identify the suspect or the suspects involved. My family had been affected by a crime in our own home. Ever since then, we had installed video cameras so that we can ensure our safety and keep an eye out on our own home. Today, I will discuss why we need surveillance videos, the growing use for them, and how they help to convict suspects. First, I will talk about identifying individuals. In the case U.S. v. Evans, the suspect was identified by footage taken during the robbery in a New York bank. In another case, U.S. v. Beck, law enforcement created a 6-pack photo spread and gave it to a witness to view it, and after showing them the surveillance video. In both cases, the suspect thought that it was wrong to show the witnesses the video of the actual crime itself before they could identify them. But the court ruled that it was right to jog their memory because they were using footage that was from the crime itself. The next one is the growing use of surveillance cameras. Retailers in the United States had suffered about $50 billion in 2015 alone. The number one cause to the losses was external theft followed by internal theft, according to Pat Pape. And besides for theft, video surveillance is also used for avoiding false claims. If a customer in a convenience store claims that they had slipped and fell in something that was wet, and there was no caution sign to help them avoid it, if the owner or the manager of the convenience store had the video footage from the incident, they could go back and look and to be sure that the claim was true. In Monroeville, Pennsylvania, there were several cameras that were added throughout the area following the event of the Monroeville Mall shooting. Ever since the shooting that happened in February of 2015, increasing crimes that were violent had happened throughout the city. They intend to install cameras that featured license plate recognition technology, and they hoped that it would help law enforcement do their job more quickly and proficiently. The next point is when surveillance footage helps pinpoint suspects. One instance is when Levi Aaron was convicted for the murder of Levi Kletzky. Levi was an 8-year-old boy who was walking home from a day camp. Kletzky's neighbor used video footage to track the boy's footsteps. He followed him down the road, and he ended up meeting Aaron, which is the suspect, in front of a dentist's office where he had exited. He was the last person who was seen with the boy, and he was convicted for the murder and confessed to killing and dismembering the boy. Another instance was Delvin Barnes, who was convicted for kidnapping Carlisha Freeland Gaither. Gaither's entire abduction was caught on video. Barnes' father identified the car, and with the help of the decals from the car dealership that were placed on the car, they tracked the car back to its original place. And through that, they figured out that the car had GPS. They turned the GPS tracking on, and they located Barnes and Freeland Gaither in a parking lot. Barnes was convicted for the crime. Continuous support can help lessen crime and make society a better place. And now that you know why public surveillance videos are very helpful, you can encourage other people and spread the support of the use of them. If there is a convenience store or a local business that you know of that doesn't have surveillance video, You can always encourage them and show them that it is beneficial and it is worth it to have surveillance videos and to be able to check and make sure that everything is in place.